Good morning, guys. Can you tell I slept in a little bit? I got hair going everywhere, and this is backwards, so it's hard to figure out which one. But anyway, I'm going to go through this test review with you. Now, mind you, this test is not something you turn in for a grade. This is for you to study because your test is Monday. I don't think I would ever want to put a test on Monday, but it is. It's on a Monday, so not my choice. So let's walk through this review real quick, as quick as we possibly can. Now then, the first question asks, how many sides? So I'm going to either underline or circle that, maybe twice. How many sides? Because I'm not counting vertices, I'm counting sides. Does a stop sign have? So we're going to count them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it has 8 sides. Now, I would prefer, I guess I should have said this here first, and if you can stop, but I would prefer you have this kind of in front of you if possible. Okay? Now it says, circle the polygon. Now I want y'all to kind of look at that for just a second. I don't recall having any work on a polygon, but maybe there is. But look at it and see what you think a polygon is. Okay. Well, a polygon, if you remembered it, I hope you did. But a polygon has straight sides, and it has to have at least 3 because you can't connect 2. So a polygon has angles in it, like right here. It has this kind of angle, okay? And usually there's 5 or more lines on a polygon. So that does help a little bit to know what a polygon is. So the only one that has straight sides and more than 3 or more lines is this one. So how many sides does this have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is, I want you to say it first. Parents, make sure they say it first. What is an 8-sided figure? I'll give you a minute to say. I'm trying to be really purposeful with this. Okay. Does it start with an O? Hopefully it does. Keep looking at it. Now let's try. I want you to see if you got it right. Did you get it right? I hope you did. Octagon, 8 sides, 8 vertices. Okay? Now then, this says circle the 3-dimensional figure. Which one is 3-dimensional? Three-dimensional means you can see it from any angle. Okay, so our 3-dimensional object is here, and it said to circle it. Okay, circle. I need you to really start focusing on the words in the sentences, or the directions. Now then, again, it says what? Circle the 2-dimensional figure. 2-dimensional figure. Well, that is not a figure at all. That is a line. This is a, if you remember up here, 3-dimensional figure. So we have our 2-dimensional figure. Okay. Now this is something I think that might be new to you guys, because I was kind of looking back and thinking back through the work that we've done over the past weeks on shapes and geometry. And I don't recall them saying anything about open or closed figures. So this says label. What does label mean? It means write what it is. The two figures, are they open or closed? Now you can just kind of look at these pictures and tell which one. And the way I always look at it, I'm going to put little ovals in here. And here's the cows. I've got cows. Did you know that? I got cows. Now then, which one of these could they get out of? Ah, the one that has the open gate. Can they get out of the closed gate? Probably not. That's kind of how I kind of figure that. But I want you to study this after we get all the answers in. What two shapes do you see in this figure? I know you know this. Think about it. Are you ready? Let's see if you got it right. Let's see, the first shape I see is a triangle. Right here. Triangle. The second shape that I see is a rectangle. Okay? So, and as always, you can go back and watch this video as many times as you need to. Now then, it says count the vertices and sides. Can't see that of each figure. Oh my goodness, it's a star. I tried to do my best, the best I could with the pictures, guys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 sides. Now let's count the vertices. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. The sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sides. How many vertices do you think there's going to be? I bet you're right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Duh. I think you guys got that down pretty good. Now then, which shapes would you use to make this three-dimensional figure? Which shapes would you use to make this figure if you were going to put it together like a box? Would I use 3 triangles and 2 squares? Would I use 4 rectangles and 2 squares? Or would I use 4 squares and 2 rectangles? Well, how would we go about solving this? What would you know? Well, I look at it and I see really quickly, I see this right here. So that is a square, and I'm just going to put SQ, and that is a square. This is a, oh, it's hard to point at it. See, this one is a rectangle. So I have a rectangle. I have 1 rectangle, 2 rectangles, 3 rectangles, and 4 rectangles. Okay, and how many squares did I have? 2 squares. So which one of these matches what we just figured out? B does. B, 4 rectangles and 2 squares. And you may think, oh, she's giving us the answer. Well, I did the last one, and I looked at your sheets and I thought, oh, they need to know the answers to study. Okay, because I'm an old coach. I coached for many years, basketball, girls fast pitch softball, and volleyball. So I always told them, perfect practice makes perfect play. And the same applies here. If you know the answers and you practice it with the answers, then you get a better idea of what's going on. Now this says, name the number associated with each shape beginning. Okay? Now we did these, remember? We said, we went to this one. I'll start with these ones first. Tri, like a tricycle, has how many wheels? 3. A quad runner has how many wheels? 4. Penta, no, our country has a building called the Pentagon, and it has 5 sides. So Pentagon, 5 sides. Stop sign. Hexa.
Miss Robinson.
Excuse me.
She said she needs 4 copies of these.
4 copies of these. I'll get it for her. Thank you, baby. I'll be right there. Sorry, guys. But we're almost finished. Now we have an octagon, or pentagon, sorry, that's not a stop sign. The octagon is the stop sign, and it has 8 sides. The pentagon has 5. So what about this hexa? Hexa. How about 6? If I put SI here, I have 6. Sixa. Easy, huh? So sixagon, pentagon 5, octagon 8. So parents, I believe, I'm not really one for drill and kill, but this is one you might have to do that on so they remember. Because I'm trying to remember. I went through the test and I tried to get a good, because I got it first this time. Now then, this square can be decomposed. Oh my goodness. Decomposed into different shapes of equal size. Which shape shows equal size shape? Well, now what in the world does decomposed mean? Oh, there's one way I could tell it, and I'm not going to do that. That wouldn't be very good. Have you ever seen a piece of paper on the ground that's been there a really long time, and it's got little holes in it, and it's kind of breaking apart? It's breaking apart and breaking down. That's what decompose is. So, well, how can we break apart a shape into different sizes, different shapes of equal size? Remember what equal size means. It means they're all the same. So let's look at these shapes. Which one is broken into pieces of equal sizes? Is this equal size? Would you, if this was a cookie, would you want this piece or this piece? No, they're not equal, are they? If this were a cake, would you want this little piece or this piece? No, I would want that piece. If this were brownies, could we share those? Absolutely, because they're equal sizes. So it doesn't tell me what to do with it, so I can do anything I want to. I can check it, or I can circle it. Okay. But that is 10 questions that should help you on your test. Okay? Please, please, please study. Okay? Good luck. And this, again, this is Monday. Bye-bye.